though. Like the bullshit-o-meter is maxed out with this game. It is insane. The second dungeon has enemy skitties. Skitty is historically a busted starter, so to throw that against the player is crazy. I guess in theory you could recruit one and then use it for yourself, but you still dealing with that as an enemy is like, what the hell? And then you get Del Caddies after that, like, what do they want players to do? Among many other problems, like there's also bullet seed users. It's just, this version is insane. Let's give it a spin. If Skitty was 2-star, that would make it an amazing recruit. We ideally recruit something that's 2-star in size so we can make a triple stack, but it's not the most necessary thing. The ultimate goal in running this version is, I hope I get a ghost. Like, we really want... Mischievous is one of them. There's also Shuppets in the last dungeon, I think they're recruitable. I cannot remember what their recruit rate is, but they should be recruitable. So you have more chances to get ghosts in this version. And I think the starters are better. Even though they have to deal with worse bullshit, I think the starters are a lot better. Except for the fact that you can't really feasibly take 3 of them. Unless you deliberately do it for cheerleader strats. Like, something I considered doing is taking Squirtle, Piplup, and Totodile, and putting Squirtle and Piplup in a stack with Totodile behind them, and Totodile has cheerleader and doesn't really contribute much directly. That is probably the safest thing you can do, but I'm still not really sure if it's worth it. Shuppet's at 6.7, oof. So hopes are pretty low if you get to that point, but it's possible. I do actually have a save file where I got a Mischievous, but I had absolutely no survival resources left besides food. Alright, Totodile, Piplup is what I'm gonna go for. Totodile seen from the front with its rumble model, not cursed at all. It's so bad. Radical Red it is. I presume you're playing that casually. That sounds rough too. Though I'm saying that as someone who is, at this point, pretty far gone on expertise with main series. Outside of Soul Silver specifically. Alright. Scratch. Pound. Pound. Scratch. Team. Tactics. Let's see, Piplup waits there, and Team Tactics. Toto goes the other way. We do want the gummy. I forgot to change settings, so I'm walking like a snail. Okay. Okay. There's the smooch of enemies. Totally reasonable. Let's put a Destiny Tower main as an enemy in the first dungeon. Like, what were they thinking? Also, damn, that was really fast, actually. I still haven't tried any normal, like, main series Pokemon ROM hacks. In theory, maybe I could enjoy the resource usage aspect of it and the planning aspect of it, but in practice, I just don't think I like normal main series Pokemon battle mechanics enough. Yeah, like, what were they thinking with the enemies in this game? What were they thinking with the starter stats in Radiant? It's so ridiculous. Even Wildfire has some questionable stuff, but at least you have just enough tools to handle it all, whereas Tempest and Radiant, you're either doing Recruit 'em all if you're speedrunning it, or you're going for broke with a Ghost Recruit. And I think this is the better version to go for broke on the Ghost Recruit, because you have more chances and better starters, but it is very reckless. Have I tried Emerald Rogue? Nah, I have never played a main series ROM hack. Actually, that's not true. I did once play a very old ROM hack that was basically just Crystal, but on GBA. You'd love to see me try a few of the PMD hacks. Yeah, I haven't played any Mystery Dungeon hacks still. That's been in a backlog for so long. If people on the Festival Interest Forum had selected the ROM hacks option more, I could potentially have finally tried some, but there was like no interest in that, so... Tempest is where the majority of the REA run takes place. Whew. I hope at least by the time you get to this game you're like strong. Because any percent, it is fucked. Oh, you have to grind rank in those infamous mythic dungeons. Oh my god. No wonder you rant about them so much and how BS they are. Oh yeah, I guess I hadn't really thought about that. At least, like, we haven't really discussed passwords versus no passwords for Recruit 'em all, but I definitely hope that the first person to do a Recruit 'em all in this game uses the passwords. I see. So if you get a lot of missions there, like if you get a full stack, that's 32% of the rank required. I see. If you can get 8 missions there, which probably takes fucking forever to assemble. 100% of chance of passwords. That's good. Even with passwords, even with the level 50 Shiftry, or is it level 45 Shiftry and level 50 Rosary, even with those, Chocolate Isle, or whatever the second to last any percent dungeon, is so fucked. Deliver item. Deliver Slumber Orb. Go fuck yourself. Alright. I will do this mission. Luckily in this split I can do 1. Just 2 Pokemon this time. Alright, I get a stab move. Oh yeah, I guess you don't necessarily get good movesets, but yeah. I should probably pick this up. Where is everything? Okay. I'll take money. Since I'm only maining 2 mons, I have to expect to just get a bunch of item text. Oh yeah, I only got 1 mission, that's right. Luckily, you can take 1 mission on this iteration of this. That's my client. I need to talk to that now. I thought that was an enemy. Oh yeah, I guess if you're doing Recruit 'em all, like, you actually have reason to set foot in the other dungeons and therefore might rank up sooner and all that jazz. Alright, we need 2 missions now. Okay, we got better missions there. There we go, okay. I wanted to grab that money. I'm still gonna grab that money, we need it. Take a warp seed, that's nice. Take an elixir. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. I wanted to help you because these things are brutal. Okay. Okay, Client Smoochum is less threatening. PMD 99, I've never heard of that. Does it just create a bunch of 99F dungeons or what? All of them are resets. Ah, that save prompt got me again. Good split time though. Beat my Wildfire split. Ba 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 ba. The exploding Kakuna hack. I did not play that either, but I mean, it sounded like hell. It was an April Fool's hack, so I think it had a very inconspicuous name, but obviously it was quite the meme. 6 damage, 11 damage, still very pathetic. How do we handle Beach Cave? Well, it's a 99F level reset now, apparently. In order to progress in this game, you're gonna immediately have to beat, like, a 0 Out West equivalent, but I guess just make it easier. Balancing that many 99F level resets sounds like a nightmare, though. Do we really have 30 seconds of latency? That's actually weird, because I haven't dropped frames today. I think usually my latency is low, but I don't actually know. Still sounds like better balancing than Sky Kaizo. There's, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised there's a Sky Kaizo. I'm sure it's way more bullshit than it is, like, actually challenging. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Like, in theory, as a Sky speedrunner, I could have a good viewer base just doing, like, stupid hard Sky hacks because I have skill and knowledge, but the problem with Sky is a lot of the hard hacks are probably just way more bullshit than they are actually hard, so I wouldn't really get to test my skills proper with any of that crap. I would only be testing my patience. Alright. How much money? Enough for a rev. 1 rev. Okay. And some other stuff. Alright. Rage. Totodil's ready for speedrunning this game. He's like, I need to be pissed for this. Ooh, a rev. That's nice. Oh yeah, you finally have a stab move. Nice. Take that. Piplup is... He's equipped with his sniper rifle. Juicebox would be proud. Goomies. All the clients in here. Yeah, and Smoochum's probably a 1-star. If it was a 2-star, I'd still take it, but if it's a 1-star, it's like, eh. Or if it had Cheerleader, I guess that would be a good Cheerleader user. Maybe. Definitely a 1-star. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It'd be nice if we could at least have a taste of that power on our side, but yeah, Skitty is also probably a 1-star. Okay. No desired missions. No escape orbs. Just gonna drop my money. I could not have had too much. There we go. My adventure went bad. Yeah, so did I. I didn't get any missions, so I just face planted as soon as I entered the dungeon. I'll take that heal seed, actually. Even though I'm getting text, I'll take it. There is a lot of status element bullshit in this version. In many cases, I probably wouldn't even be able to save myself with a heal seed, but if I can, I would like to. Oh, Piplup, you still don't one-shot with Pound. Maybe I wonder if Squirtle's just stronger, and maybe I should just use him anyways. He also probably learns Bubble sooner. Piplup's just, I don't know, more flavorful because he hasn't had a chance to be a starter in a PMD speedrun otherwise. What's that item there? Burn. Very glad I picked that up. Okay. I was gonna swap with Piplup to skip that tutorial, but oh well. Oh boy, a Drought Orb when I'm already maining 2 water types. Alright, one more set of missions. Or rather, one more pair of dubious missions from the board, and then I'm okay. Nice, okay. And not enough money for revs. Alright. One give up day is still suboptimal, but not that bad at least. Double find item too. Okay. Probably should have checked what the missions were looking for, because maybe I could have skipped the floor here if I had an item, but I kind of dumped most of my inventory, so, eh. Oh, I could have... Oh, well. ORANs are so important that, like, it's fine. Like, maybe I would not have wanted to even take the time save there because ORANs are so critically important, and I don't think I have very many. I don't think there's ever been a PMD speedrun where ORAN berries are as absolutely critical to your success as Wiiware No Passwords. Because your stack doesn't regen HP and has a big pool of HP, and your stack breaks when you use a revive, so you just really need them. Alright, we finally got some good money there. Alright. This dungeon is a little stressful because of Toxicroaks. I have to be mindful of what's going on off screen. And disable water moves if someone's fighting a Toxicroak. Also, just in general, the shit in this dungeon is really tanky. Because we start seeing skitties. Yeah. It's so insane. This shit they thought would be cool to put in this version, despite the starters being water type. Like, the chocolate dungeon has fucking bullet seed spam. What is he fighting? I can't even see it. It's Pineco? Okay. Yeah, why not have Bug Bite Pineco as well? I wonder if Yanma is 2-star because it looks so big. I don't actually know. Okay, that's a rev. Money. I'll take this. Are you 2-star? You look really big, but you're probably not. Source Kit is not, okay. I have to waste time to learn these things on the fly, because, like, I don't even know the enemy spawn roster, so it's like... There's the bugged plane seat bug bite. I need to heal. Yeah, I need to know, like, which ones are size 2, and I don't, so... Dunsparce is, although he is not very useful, but he is a 2-star. Oh shit, he's almost dead. Just got out of Torrent. Bad timing for that. Alright, I wanted to fight Yanma to see what size it is. Oh, you're out of bubbles. Shit. Do I have an elixir? Okay. Well, I see him kill it on screen, but we'll never know if it would have recruited. Tangela, I'm betting, is a 1-star. That is a 2-star that I could recruit. Okay. Nope. Krogung's probably the best that I am aware of. Gets stab, poison sting, and could be a good beneficiary of Cheerleader with that. Did I do this mission yet? No, okay. Okay, well, the Dunsparce is not gonna attack here, because it's in Runaway, at least. Okay, what size are you? You look huge. 2-star, okay, good to know. That's another viable recruit then. And you can even back me up with quick attack. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. So Yanma, Dunsparce, and Krogung can work for increasing the team size. Good to know. Take a Gumi. Yeah, knowing their IQ groups would be useful too, because it's like, what if it's practical for me to give them Cheerleader instead? Yanma's debut of being useful. Didn't it have something else? I forget. My current Tempest PB has a Dunsparce with Fire Blast taught by TM. Alright, well, I don't need Krogunk anymore. Oh boy, water sport, woo! Oh, I lost Toto. Whoops. Well, that's... Alright, I'm probably gonna have to send you home now, so you don't die and waste my revs, because I don't think you can take a skitty. So I'll have to add you back to the team. You need an elixir again. Good thing I was paying attention to that. And then it's find elixir, find grass. I can probably sacrifice an elixir if I don't. If I find the stairs on that floor first. Oh, nice. Water walking privileges, nice. Take that Oran, we need those. Okay. This dungeon is such a bitch to survive in this version, man. Same with, Radiance. Okay, I did in fact find the floor exit. Oh, actually, maybe I should still try to, find the elixir, though, because I don't think I have many. Actually. Gonna bitch out on that one. I think Toto needs one now, too. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Okay, almost there. Okay. Man, this split takes so long in No Passwords. Alright, I really did not need to be picking up money, turns out. Rev, nice. Yeah, oh boy, more level up text. Maybe if I was reliant on an evolution for getting a triple stack, the Joy Seed would have a use there. Yeah, Wonder Gummy would reduce the amount of gummies I have to feed for Cheerleader, but regardless, I need to collect them for assurance that I get the strats online. Alright. Wow, I am doing a lot better than my Tempest PB right now. And even against the Wildfire splits, I'm actually ahead. Yeah, rank up rewards being random kind of sucks. Oh yeah, I could buff stats, which were so weak that we would take it. Hopefully I got enough gummies for Cheerleader, and then hopefully Bubble is gonna be enough, like Piplup's Cheerleader-boosted Bubble will be enough. Take that. Wow. These items are a bunch of trash. Oh boy. At least we got revs and stuns and stuff. Lots of orans. I think I have just enough gummies. Oh, I need those rocks too. Rocks are the only thing I have that can break stacks. Take. Oh, I want all this. Okay. 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 Team tactics. Let's go together. Okay. Take the gummies immediately. I forgot the Yanma after all that hassle. Whatever. I don't know if it really would have been that useful. Okay. Piplup on the bottom is better. Okay. Oh, fuck. How many? Okay, we got 4 elixirs. Good. Alright, so Bubble and water gun in case shit's actually close. I kind of forgot. As far as no passwords runs go, this is definitely the version where elixirs are most useful, because really I could just spam the fuck out of Bubble. This is bad. I'm just gonna warp and pray. Okay. Petrify Orb, huge. Orb, very nice. I'm just... Oh, no, we're not running from this. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Oop. Ouch, 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 ouch. I'm gonna people leave here and just find some other way to go in this pond. Okay. Oh yeah, speed boost would be fucking nuts, actually. This is ugly. Am I out of bubbles yet? One left, okay. Just take an elixir before it's too late. Ugh, yeah, go away. This is also gross. Okay. These guys have bullet seed, by the way. Because, you know, that's very reasonable. I may not have roar, but I have a sniper. Okay, now, maybe I should hotkey the rocks because I'm using them so much. Oh, you bitch. Do I have anything left? Fuck. That breaks them, okay. Ah! Hi. Hope this kills. Okay. I'll take an elixir and an ORAN. I want to see those items, but too big of a room. Oh, fuck. I have a quick seed or something, right? Almach? That'll work. Could have sniped that down and dealt with it that way, but I didn't see it on time. That's bite, right? Yeah, that's nice. The damage is definitely impressive. It actually lets you get through this kind of fast-ish. There's the ghosty. Somnoscope, probably nice to have on someone. Would be more useful on Piplup, but I really want Piplup to have his special band, I think. Hello there. Alright, so you want to fight dirty. Oh, I should have thrown a rock at it to separate them, then I could have had a Mischievous recruit chance. Blowback orb, very good. I have one use of the move Roar. Okay. There's another Mischievous. Is it in a stack? Nope, it's just Mischievous. Yes, let's go! Holy shit, let's go! Alright, IQ, no item master, tactic, wait there. Basically, you're dead. Yeah. Oh. Alright, at least the stairs have to be off to the left. Okay. Holy shit, let's go. I am sadly behind my Wildfire PB, which as it is did not have a very good run of that dungeon, but this is exciting nonetheless. We could still finish out a decent No Passwords run. I'm surprised that, like, the pace of that wasn't that good, because I was killing stuff pretty fast. Like, Cheerleader Special Band Piplup is pretty good. You one-shot shit like no tomorrow, which is pretty good and no wonder mail to be able to do that. But I guess that was still pretty slow in the end, because I remember my Wildfire split for that dungeon not impressing me. At least I think that was the case. But I still lost time to it. So we'll have to make up for it with ghost strats. But if there's any strat that can save a lot of time, it's this. And I still have some survival resources too, which is really nice. The only problem is I don't have many resources for making enemies go away left. Like, I used almost every orb I had, so... This is gonna be tough. Oh yeah, I have some more food in storage. I'm gonna want to pick that up. Lan, thank you for the raid. Nice total, or not raid. Why did I think this was a raid? I'm stupid. Thank you for the follow. Jeez. I'm stirred up because I actually have a good run here. I got a mischievous recruit. This run does use a Totodile, and it looks very cursed because it's the Totodile Rumble model. Totodile's really good in a lot of PMD games. He's used as a speedrun main in Sky, No Wonder Mail, and Super Any Percent, and he's useful here too, I think. I think any combination of Piplup, Squirtle, and Totodile works. That first time chatter thing keeps, like, tripping me up, even though it's been around a while. Go, Slowking, go, Spin. Spin to the Kecleon theft music. You've come into what's gonna look like a very weird speedrun. I've recruited a ghost successfully, and I'm gonna try to use it to phase through walls and dodge all the enemies, but it is not the most free thing to pull off. Going through walls drains hunger, so I need a lot of food. And I am very fragile, and the enemies in this game are insane. And I don't have a lot of emergency items left, so... This is going to be nerve-wracking. But if we get a really good dungeon run, this could be a very solid No Passwords PB. Using a very different route than current WR. Even a completely different version of the game. Weird confession, I've never cared that much for Mischievous, and I've also never cared for the Rumble models, but for some reason the Mischievous Rumble model actually looks kind of cool to me. Maybe I just think it looks cool because I'm really happy I got it at all. You've seen zero gameplay of this and never knew it existed. You're still not going to see much of what I would call gameplay. Well, we'll see what I've got here. Alright. I do need food. We've got food. Is there anything I don't need? Not as many Orans now. Violent Seed's not gonna do nothing. Okay. Wanted to make some room in case I need to buy a rev here. Optimally, I probably should have just skipped this shop, but I wanna... Oh, okay. Glad I didn't. Alright, let's go. Oh! Those have Nightshade. All Mock Orb, that's a huge item to get. I'm gonna use it now to be safe. Make sure I don't get killed right here. Okay. Oh yeah, put the Insomnoscope on. I don't remember if Mischievous has Insomnia out the gate. Roll Call Orb not gonna help me much, I guess. Normally a really important item in No Passwords, but totally useless as a solo. Take that. Confuse Ray? Okay. That's a huge thing about Mr. Evis, is having Confuse Ray. That's so nice to further help avoid everything. Especially critical for avoiding other ghosts who can follow me through the walls and attack me through them. Except Sableye. Okay. There is nothing here. Rude. How dare you light me on fire, fellow ghost. That's a munch belt. That is not going to help. Okay. Eee, do I have a warp seed still? Damn it. I think Shopit has Insomnia too. Okay, so here's what we do. You go away. You get confused. I heal. And then we move on our merry way. Shit. Okay. Oh. Do I have a Petrify Orb? Okay. Maybe I didn't have to use it, but it's probably a good idea not to have that many enemies running around. Though I guess if I spawn in the center of a monster house later, I'm going to be really sad I did that. Sneak Scarf. I'm already a very sneaky mon. I'll take this. What is this? Insomnus, go. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna heal and hope you approach me so I can confuse you. Okay. It would have been nice to see that orb. Oh well. Hi. Just do this. Basically use an apple. Okay. I can confuse Ray stacks, but it's a little, spooky. I'll take a hit here. Okay. Okay, cool. A highly unusual moment of an enemy using agility, and I'm cool with it. Jump bluffs have fucking bullet seeds, so those need to not be able to even see me at all. Okay, almost there. That's nice to have. Holy shit, I'm so glad I got there quick. One more floor. Do I have anything like luminous? No, damn. It is not world record, but that's a solid run. Secure is 57 and Wildfire is too good. Can't beat it. GG though. Solid no passwords run regardless. I can't believe that already happened. I thought that was gonna take a grind to pull off. That was like all around a solid run, I think. Like, jeez. Fucking beating my Wildfire PB by 9 minutes. Whew. Well, that was fun. That's already an arc over now. I do not wish to attempt that again. GG. I guess I played a little safer than I needed to, because I'm pretty sure I had revs. It's just that the practice file I have with Mischievous has no revs. So I got into a strong mentality of, like, make sure nothing touches you. I didn't need to play it that safe here, but I was nervous, so... Yeah, the runs being short helps a lot. It is kind of like special episodes. And it's this bullshit of special episodes, too, because, like, Secure's 57 in Wildfire... He fought, like, almost nothing in the second to last dungeon, which is such a disgusting amount of time save that even playing as a ghost in the final dungeon was not enough for me to catch up to that. Like, I don't know if I can beat that 57. That's such a crazy fucking run. I'm just happy I got a sub-hour with this. I think it's sub-hour, just barely. This is a long ending cutscene, but I think we get a 59 with this. I can't believe, like, just like what happened with Radiant, the first run I did, just happened to get the Ghost Recruit and happened to live. And now it happened again with Tempest. Can't believe it. So I already have a Wildfire Passwords PB that I'm, like, content with, like, could maybe improve, but I feel content with. I already have a Radiant Passwords PB that I'm semi-content with, like, maybe can do a little better, but it already has ghost strats. And now I have this. I'm running out of stuff to do. The thing left that I want to improve the most is Wildfire No Passwords, because that run is shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, that's the thing with Tempest, is it is definitely, like, if you're playing this version, you are all in on a Mischievous or a Shuffit Recruit. Like, I think it's too hard to survive without. Piplup and Totodile are good enough to get through the semi-final dungeon, just barely, and even then it's, like, kind of scuffed, because anytime you run into a Pokemon Tower, you're in big trouble. Because they're too close for you to snipe them or use a rock, so it's just like, alright, I have to use an item for this. So finishing this version without Ghost Strat sounds really hard. I have done it, but it was, very, very slow. I'm beating my Tempest PB by 50% of the duration of the run. I had, like, Dunsparce and Crawlgunk and was doing 4-stack strats, and it was very slow and cautious. That's how I beat Tempest without ghost strats. It was very slow. 6 hours of Wiiware. I'm having a hell of a session here. GG. 59-31 no passwords with ghost strats in Tempest. That's the second PB I've gotten today, and this is a really big one because that's just overall a huge PB for no passwords for me. And then in Wildfire, I did a passwords run that got me down to a 56. 1 minute off that WR. Last stream we had the Radiant passwords run that got a 54, beating WR. Today I got another 55 in that. Did a Wildfire no passwords run that almost PB'd. It was 12 seconds off, but the dungeons were shit, and now I have this. Like, this has been a hell of a session. Secures 57 Wildfire no passwords is too good, but Ghost Strats can get me close. But yeah, Shady, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm having fun with the games. Were people using ghosts before? No. With the exception of a one-off Radiant run I did that happened to get a Ghastly and happened to finish with it very slowly. It wasn't really a meta thing. We were just playing Wildfire for meta purposes for both passwords and no passwords. And as it happens, that is like a very solid race-friendly version. Like, that is probably the one you can finish runs on the most consistently. But Radiant version is really good for passwords because Roserade and Shiftry can survive long enough, and then they have a good chances to recruit Ghastlies and Haunters, which you can main swap to. Tempest is a meme, but it has the most opportunities for non-password mains to get ghosts, and we got one. Finished a 58 IGT Mischievous main run. Ghost strats are very busted for no passwords, but what's more busted than that is Stairs Luck.